What's up? What's going on, guys? Um, I'm happy. I'm happy, man. It's the end of the week. I'm off from work. I'm here. All the kids are upstairs. They chilling. Everybody is well fed. My wife is in there chilling, and now I'm able to wind down and play some straight up chess. I ain't got nobody calling me. I ain't got nobody bothering me. I shouldn't expect nobody knocking at the door or nothing. So I'm super focused, laser focused, and tonight we're gonna get into some good chess. I only got a few rules, right? I only play for the center. I play to develop all my pieces. All these pieces on the back rank need to be off the back rank in order for me to be developed. And I won't consider myself fully developed until both of my rooks are on these two files, right? Once they are on those two files, I'm happy with development. That's when we can start going into his position, and that's when we can start looking for weaknesses. In the middle game, you really want to look for weaknesses like outposts. You want to look for backward pawns. You want to look for isolated pawns, and we'll go over it as we see them. I'll call them out. But you can do this. This is something that you can do. This is something that is easy to do, and I had to learn the hard way. But we'll get into that. Let's get into that. So, let me tell you about my story. For me, I learned about chess when I was young, not real young, like in my teenage years, and I learned to move the pieces. No strategy, nothing. Just I knew how to move the pieces, and that was like the extent of it. But one day, I was coming home from school, and there was a park. There was a park called St. Nicholas Park, and I was going past the park, and as I'm going past the park, I see some guys, they playing some chess. And like I said, I knew how to move pieces, but I wasn't like really, really good at chess. Like I was fronting and, acting like I could play, but they were straight dogging me. I ain't gonna lie. Like they was beating the crap out of me. And like it was so bad that they were calling out moves for each other. Like the guy would have me and he would be about to checkmate me, and he would say, "Man, I don't even want to do this to him, man. Yo, so and so, you come over here and tell me what we gonna do." And the guy would come and just do the move that would checkmate me. Like it was bad, right? So from that, like that is one of the things that kind of it pissed me off that I was losing that bad, and that I was losing so bad that other people could see that I was losing that bad. So that ticked me off, but it ticked me off in a good way. It ticked me off where I said, you know what, I gotta get better. I gotta learn this. There's no way that my brain will allow me to let nobody do this stuff to me. I can't. This is a no-go, right? So I don't like this position too much, but we are going to prevent him. This is an outpost for his knight, so we're going to try to stop that, right? This bishop should be able to stop that. Let's do that. All right, so let's move over here. So the thing that got me strong was, one, I started looking at books, and I think the very first book that I looked at was called Traps and Zaps, right? I forgot who wrote it, but it was called Traps and Zaps, and this was like just a whole load of tactics, right? And that it was just amazing to me that people could play like this, right? So that's the first thing that got me. And then once I started like being able to do this kind of stuff myself, this is a attack on his queen if he doesn't see it. So once I start being able to see it myself, I just got better and better. I think tactics was like my first love. Like I could spot some tactics. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I'm That's probably my biggest strength is the ability to spot tactics, right? This guy is trying to really come live in my little home, man. Like this is my home, B. Get up out of here. Okay, we'll trade. We shall trade. We shall trade again. We shall trade again. Oh, you trying to go for the jugular? Take, check here. Come back here. We got some stuff. Take. Okay, we got some stuff. We got some stuff. Let's come back. We got some stuff. It's not the best game, but one of the things that helped me was the fact that the people that I used to play were very strong, right? It was like I said, it was some very, very, very strong players in the park. And what they would do is when they challenge you, I actually want to get my knight here because that's a threat to his king. If I could get that going, then I could do some real slick stuff. Let's come here. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Watch this, watch this, watch this. He's gonna go try to go get a queen. Look, watch, watch, watch. See, tactics. This is what I see this stuff, bro. He quit, but like what was gonna happen? What was gonna happen is I was gonna move here, and that knight holds these two squares, and this guy would have came over. That's like it happened. I love this, man. I love chess. All right, so all right, back to it. So the strong players in the park, they was playing for money. They was playing for like $2-3 a game. And, you know, I wanted to play. I wanted to learn from these guys, but they had no mercy. Like, you lose that money, B. That's it. If you ain't got no more money, you ain't playing no more, B. It was that real. So I would go over there and I would do my practices during the day. I would practice. I didn't have a computer. Now you guys are lucky, man. Y'all got computers. Y'all got freaking AI and models to tell you your best moves and all kind of stuff. But back then, they had books. We just had books. You had to learn from straight up reading, learning. Sometimes you could probably go to a tournament or something and see better players than you, but literally it was crazy. So in this part, one, like I said, I got stronger by playing like, you know, stronger players and all that stuff. But the thing that tipped the scales for me was there was this guy, and his name was Maurice Ashley, first black grandmaster. I would see people playing good games and all that stuff, fighting hard and all that stuff, but I never saw a grandmaster play. And I would hear stories about how grandmasters play and how they do like all this good stuff and blah, blah, blah. But I never saw a grandmaster play. And that was like, I wanted to see that. Like, that was one of the things that I definitely did want to see. So this one day we in the park and everybody's chilling, everybody's doing their thing. And this guy comes. It was a Hispanic guy that came to the park, and the guy's name was Mateo, right? And what this guy did was he came in and he watched a couple of games and everything. We didn't know him. We never saw him before, right? So he comes into the park, and mind you, I heard about Maurice. People be saying, oh, he do this, he do that, he beat people in a couple of moves and blah, blah, blah. I'm hearing all these stories. So this guy Mateo comes into the park and he starts playing like a lot of the players, right? So he's playing a lot of the good players. Like he's putting foot to butt on our good players. Like, so it was freaky, like how good he was beating these guys. Like they had no chance. Like they was getting beat. Like some people get beat. We was getting destroyed by this guy. But I need to take the center. How can I take the center? I'm looking. This guy has this square over here, and I don't like him in here. This is, what can I do here? I want trades. I don't want to have this guy holding me back like he's holding me back. So let's get in here and get some trades off. Okay, that's better. Much better. Much better. I'm looking for this. We could get some more trades in. He's probably looking for this, which that's a good square. I could kick him out at any time. All right, so this guy, Mateo, he comes and he starts. At first, he's giving he's playing. They giving him odds. They giving him 3-2 because they don't know him. They didn't know, if this guy's good. They didn't know him from a hole in the wall. So it starts off, they giving him some time odds. They giving him 3. They playing 3-1 and just crazy time odds like that. So he's beating them, and lo and behold, all right, he's attacking this bishop. Let me come back. I'm using up a lot of time. So Mateo is beating him, and these guys are there's something weird here. There's something weird about this, the way that we getting beat. So they played back and forth. By this time, he's down a lot of money. A lot of the good players. This guy named Cruz is playing, and he's down now a lot of money because, let's go here. I know he's gonna take that, and then I could get a check. Maybe he wants to block that check. You want to block that check. I know you do. I messed up. Let's go forward. Let's come over here. That's good. Let's come back here. Hold this square. Let's come back here. Maybe push. Let's take this. 17 seconds left. Maybe I can get some moves in on him. Let's take this. Let's move here. Okay, I'll take that off. I can take that. Let's go here. You're gonna take that. I'll go here. If I can get a check off on him, then maybe I can get some tricks. Let's go here. Let's go here. Here. Let's take that off. Let's go here. 5 seconds. He's got me. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. No you don't. Oh my God. No you don't. Let's go. Oh my God. Take it. All right. So, oh my God. That was crazy. So Mateo, like I said, he started giving odds to all the strongest people in the park. He's playing with 1 minute and he's giving people 3 minutes, and he's still beating them like it ain't no tomorrow. So now everybody in the park is nobody else is playing no more games. Everybody in the park is here looking at this game go down, right? So Mateo is crashing them, and we didn't have nobody phone. People was making phone calls. They was bringing people all out, and they had some strong players like Cruz, they had Pernell, they had Poe. We had all these different names, but each one of them, they was getting their heads bust. So then somebody placed a call to Maurice Ashley, B. Somebody placed a call, B. Somebody placed a call, B, to Maurice Ashley. When I tell you, B, he came to the park and he just had this charisma about him. He wasn't afraid. He wasn't worried about this guy. And when I tell you the way that he picked this man apart, he destroyed this man, B. I was so happy and proud. Yo, he demolished this guy. Like it got so bad that they started out, they was playing 3-3, right? They was playing 3-3. Maurice is crushing him. I mean, bad. Like, this guy can't, nothing he was doing was working. So he's beating the heck out this guy. And it got to a point where Maurice says, yo, let me play you 3-1. That was so disrespectful to this guy. This guy was so heated. Like he got so heated at that moment that you could just see the rage in his eyes. Like, I can't believe I'm getting beat like this, right? So, it is what it is. That was a nice move. You gonna take that queen? That's cool. Let's come out here and get the center. All right, cool. So he's dominating this guy. Mateo is getting dominated, and I don't think he was used to getting dominated like that. And it was just such a good day for us, right? The crew, like we went and we got the big brother, B. Like we got the big brother, and like I've seen situations where you get the big brother and the big brother come in, he get his tail waxed. So but this was different. This was the big brother came, and like he put foot to butt, and I completely enjoyed that. I was impressed like no other. I'm gonna lose this. Is there anything in this position for me? No. Check here, take nothing. No, I played this horrible. Okay, so he's got this. No problem. All right. So yeah, that's the story, man. Like, so that's my first time seeing a GM play. My very first time seeing a GM play. From my things, we was just doing simple moves, simple tactics, regular openings and stuff like that. But when you see a GM play and you see how everything just kind of works together, like their attacks just work together. It's just like they pieces just work together. They look like they losing, and then they turn a whole game around. Like they was just doing just amazing stuff. And that was my first time seeing the GM play. And then like after that, that's when I got into the tournament scene and actually start going down to the Marshall Chess Club, and they had another one called the Manhattan Chess Club, and they would have these tournaments where they would have GMs play. So we would have like Jay Bonin and different GMs come play. He's not attacking nothing, so I'm just gonna kick him out of there. Let's fully kick him out of there. All right. I could stay there. There's nothing wrong with me staying there, so that's fine. All right, now I could come back. Come back. All right. You see how many times he just moved that bishop like 50 times. I'm just going through with my development. I am not worried about what he's doing. The stuff he's doing is foolishness. Let's go forward. Somehow, some way, I want to get this rook over here. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do? Weaknesses. I take this. I am not going to be playing with this guy. Let's move forward. He could go there. Again, the whole mission is to keep his stuff out of our side of the board. Alright, so now we could come over here. We got this center, just how I like it. Now is where we start working on spots in his position that we could attack and just kind of live on. So where are some good spots? I like this pawn here because it keeps that knight out. What else can we do? We could double. We can double. He wants to go here. I see it. Let's go over here. I see it. But this is one of those moves that, if he gets in there, then he's probably going to try to stay in there, right? You're going to try to stay in there, right? Here, check. Nope, that's not going to do it. This. Let's come here. Let's come back here. And let's come over here and start eating. This guy and this guy. This. What do we got here? Let's eat that. Let's take the file. Come on. take the file. And where are your weaknesses? We could do some more trading. I'm fine with trades. One of the things that I'm gonna do if he lets me is, you know, once we get these trades out the way, I'm gonna start trying to march my king out into the center. This is a lot of crap with no reward. Let's go here to the center. Okay, he lets me in the center. Let's keep moving forward. This is not an outpost because that pawn can kick him. We looking for weaknesses. 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 Let's do this and do this. Looking for weaknesses. What is it? Looking at both of those squares. We looking for weaknesses. What can we do here? Let's do this. Looking for weaknesses. Looking for weaknesses. That's a weakness. Looking for weaknesses. Looking for weaknesses. Here we go. More weaknesses. Let's do what we came to do. Looking for weaknesses. Okay. Alright, let's take that off. I think we did good, man. I think we did good. Let's come down over here. The bishop is over here protecting everything back there. It's time to snap some pawns off, see if we can start pushing and go get the glory, man. We got seconds. We got seconds. I'm gonna try to move a little bit fast here. That's not a threat. Check and come here. Yes, check. Let's come back here. What you doing? What you doing? What are you doing? I like it, I like it, I like it. Let's go ahead, check. Okay, let's start moving forward. All stuff on light squares, I like this. Let's take that. Okay, he wants to run, let's keep going. Okay, let's move. He wants to come down here and try to work on trying to get something with that, but that's nothing. That's nothing. That's weak. What do I want? I don't want to lead a back rank. That's something I don't want to do. Let's do this. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do that. And let's do this here. Let's get that off. Let's get this here. Now I can get this into the game. Okay, let's go here. Here. Put these on legs. Let's go here. Let's move. Get that up. Let's take. Alright, speed. Alright. So one thing I just wanted to point out is like I lost a lot of money learning how to get good. That I can't lie. Like, but you know, it was worth it. I'm not gonna tell people to go out and gamble. That's not my shtick right there. But it basically made you put your money where your mouth is. If you are going to sit down at a table and put your money to say I'm better than you, then you know that's a lot different. That takes balls, right? So with all that learning, I just got good. And right now I'm giving you all this information and this learning. I'm giving you this stuff free, man. It's free. Well, not so much free. I would really like for you to pay attention. I would really like for you to, you know, like and subscribe. Like that's, you know, I think worth. All right, so he has this weak pawn, so we're gonna try to pile up on him. We're gonna try to get some stuff going on over here. What is this? Let's move this up. I want to connect my rooks. Let's connect my rooks. I'm looking over here to see if he has anything that would be decent as far as an attack, but I don't see any attack over here. pushing here, I think you would push there. I think he would push there. So I'm not, like I said, man, I'm not worried about that. We're gonna open up this side over here to the left, and we're just gonna make it happen over there. We are going to make it happen over there. Let's see, what are you into, bro? Should I push here? I could. That causes me a weakness if I do that. Let me just move back so he doesn't have two things. Sometimes people want a hook, and what a hook is they need for when they push a pawn or something, they need for it to like grab onto something, and then they can continuously do it. And we're not gonna give them that. Again, this guy's weak. What do I want to do here? I want to go here. He could take this, and then I push. But the same way we were looking for a hook, if I get to push this pawn here, then I can push it to the next square, right? So if I can get this pawn down here, I don't know why it's not drawing arrows, but you know, if I could get that pawn pushed all the way down there, then there's going to be some serious opening up. We're going to open this up like a can opener. If he doubles up on there, I may have to think about this, right? Push. Okay, push. Like I said, we're gonna open it up like a can opener. Okay. Tactics, right? Tactics, if I could just get down here, bro. If I jump here now, the queen will hop over here. Let's do this. Let's do this. He's going to do that, but I'm real fast right now. I am fast right now, B. You can take this. This is fine. I am fast. Like freaking lightning fast. This is hanging, and I'm not worried about it. But I'm looking for the mate. This guy's back here free of charge. So we did our development. I didn't get the rooks to the center just because it was just, this one was one of those chaos games. He's got 30 seconds. But overall, like I said, man, a like, a subscribe, that's your payment. Now, let's come over here and threaten this mate. Let's go down here and threaten this mate. I can hit this dude with a check here. Right, so check. He comes up. This. I don't want him going nowhere. Let's go here. He can actually block here. So let's get back here eating. And now he's coming in with this. I got tricks. I got even more tactics, baby. It don't end. It don't end, bro. It don't end. No, that'll never happen. It don't end, bro. It just gets worse, man. All this stuff, my pieces is developed. They where they need to be. That's the only way that all this stuff works like it does, man. What do we want to do? What is he trying to do? Let's take this. Let's take this. He's trying to come in and do something stupid. I'm looking at dumb stuff. I'm looking at foolishness. Let's go over here. Okay, he's trying to go in for the mate. That is good. Check. Check. Now I'm in trouble. Check. Let's take that off. Jesus Christ, I almost messed up. All right, let's come back. Guy's fighting valiantly, man. Like, I don't like that. I don't like nobody fighting this hard, brother. Let's take. Okay, check. He flew too close to the sun, man. That guy was really trying to finish it. I don't like that. All right, so 2100. Let's do one more game just for Christ's sake. Let's do one more game. And on lower levels, man, you should just be able, this should work like a charm on lower levels, man. Just Play your opening, whatever open it is. Openings, in my eyes, is just to have you be able to play out a series of moves quickly and without just losing, right? You want to get past all the tricks, the traps and zaps, like the book. You want to get past all the trickery and all that stuff just to get to a simple middle game where you have developed all your pieces, and then you can kind of focus in on what you need to be fighting for, right? That's the whole game. And then the better you can do that, the better your game is going to be, and then you just come into the end game with just a nice, beautiful position, no problems, no issues, and you just run it all the way down, trade out all the pieces. Super simple, right? And some people, you guys have chess bullies, right? Somebody that's been beating the daylights out you, right? This channel, we wanna stop those chess bullies. We want you guys, destroying those chess bullies. Like the guy Mateo, that was a chess bully. He came to the park to hurt people, B. He knew how good he was. He came in there to put foot to butt, right? And we had a big bro that day. We had a big bro. The phone call went out. It was kind of like that video, man. I'm not racist, nothing like that, but that video where a whole bunch of people was fighting on the boat, and that guy threw up that hat. It was like that, bro. Like it was real. It was real. It was real. It was real. And that was the first time I ever saw a GM play, and that I wanted to be good. I never turned into a GM and all that stuff. Life be life, and it's real out here. But that was the first time, and I truly appreciated watching that. I appreciated witnessing that. Let's move here. Let's go here. Okay, let's take this. Nope, you can't do that. Let's go here. Okay, he's trying to get here. You can't do that. You can't do this. He is on my side of the board, but he's on the rim, which is grim. Actually, I just gave him that. No tricks in 86. Let's go back. All right, I'm gonna have to slide. Let's go over here. Like, even though he won like the thing, I still got a good position, and it's a fight now. Like, this is middle game. This, like, some people would give up. They would like just be like, oh my God, I lost so and so, and they would give up. It's a fight now. This is where the fight starts, man. Like, all we doing is fighting now. Nothing serious. It's not like, I got some pawns over here. These 3 pawns versus 2. This I could turn this into a strength. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna turn that into a freaking strength. Let's move. We're gonna turn this into a strength. It's not over. Right? This is, what the hell? Oh, he wants to check. That's so trash. What? Alright, I'll take it. That's so trash. Let's go here. He's going. He's taking that. He's taking this. So tricky. Let's go here. So tricky. So freaking tricky. So tricky. How can I do this? I'll take it. Now it's pretty much over. God dang it. Okay, let's go here. He definitely wants to go there. Let's hit him with the check. Let's go here. I don't got no real tricks. Let's go here. He's gonna hit me here. That's good. If I go here, he's gonna go here. Let's go here. Okay. What are you doing, bro? Yeah, both ways, mate. Okay. All right, man. It's been a pleasure. Yo, should I say it? I don't really like saying it. So you like and subscribe if you want to. If you do, go ahead and do it. If you don't, hey, you know, I'll talk to you later. Till the next time.